Servus, Grüezi, and welcome not to the best night, your favorite podcast with your favorite people host, your favorite breaking show. My guest this time, all the way from beautiful Austria, representing Prodigy Crew. Make some noise for Domingo.
What's good?
So, first of all, I only bring guests that I think is interesting and also inspire. So, thank you very much for everything you did in the past, and you're still a very artistic person. So, shout outs to you, brother. Shout outs to everything you do and will do in the future. Shout outs, brother.
Likewise.
Shoutouts to Bottega Prama. I'm really happy and excited for the cooperation. Use the code GTV10 now to get your discount on your purchase and also become a patron now. And at the end of the month, you can win €100 for their online store. Yes, Bottega Prama, slow fashion, dancewear, streetwear, B Pro, patented protection and culture. B Pro patented protection is really crazy because B Pro means be protected and it's an innovative under t-shirt that protects the points of the body at great risk of injury. Wrists, elbows, and for the first time in the world, the shoulders. How does B Pro work? Our pads have a double function. They absorb shocks and at the same time return the thrust. It is worn like a normal thermal shirt, and on top you put any dress you want and the protections are invisible. No loss of style, protection, and total freedom of
Likewise.
Galaxy. So, Domingo, many people from the newer generation might not remember this guy because he used to battle around the millennium until maybe 2010, 12,
Yes.
like this,
I
10,
think
12,
I'm very bad. I always was very bad with timing. You need to double check with my crew, but I think like 11, 12. Yeah, like
something
this.
like this, right?
Yeah.
And of course, he's still young, but back then he was younger. He was like
Very young.
he was a child. Yes, it was, I mean, everybody of us started as a child, but he started even as a small little guy, right? And people who remember him for his complete dancing and musicality, of course, right? So when you started in Austria in Vorarlberg, that's West Austria, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so nowadays, when you want to start breaking, you go to a dance school, you have this trainer, da da ba boom boom. How did you get in contact with breaking?
I mean, it was funny because it was already the dancing. Mike was already teaching in dance
Oh,
schools,
what
like
year we
Funky Mike.
talking? What we talking? What year?
2004.
2004. Okay, okay.
Mhm. 2000, I think it was 2004, 2000, yeah, 2004, yeah.
Yeah,
And I was seeing, I was looking at like I think it was the Flying Steps.
yeah,
There was like this, they used to have a soundtrack that
yeah.
was
Breaking it down.
breaking it down, and it
In
was
the
on
Rocket
MTV or
Nation.
Weaver or some stuff. Yes. So I saw it in the TV and I started spinning on my ass, like trying to do the
So
moves.
this
I
was
just
the
saw that video.
this was the first thing that you saw.
I don't know if it was that, but I think it was that. Yes. And I started spinning on my ass doing shit. And then my mom was like, "Hey, there's this guy in a dance school, Mike. Why don't we just go there and see what's up?" So she brought me there. She didn't have a car. We didn't have a car, no money. So she drove me with the bus, like, and she stayed all the way for the practice and the trainings to end. And then we drove home with the bus, taking a taxi, snow, every weather, anytime. It was crazy. And then I brought it back to my neighborhood, and I basically gave all the moves the whole kids. So next to me being in the school, we basically had like
Mhm.
a little starting click in my neighborhood, like bringing the moves back and doing some stuff.
So when you go there, shout out to Funky Mike. For
Shout outs to Funky Mike. Without him, a lot of the
Yes.
Austrian
No, no, no.
breaking history would be different.
Definitely an
Yes.
OG in our scene, and he need
Yes.
get the respect, right? So
Yes.
then you go in the dance school and you say to him, "Hey, I want to spin on my head."
I wanna dance. I don't know what I said. I just started to dance, and then pretty quickly I think I did very well. I also was like this was like my father was like a very,
This is what I
let's say
wanted to
my
ask. You had some background in
yes.
dancing?
No, my father had a lot of friends in music and doing stuff, but my father was like doing some root boy, some gangster stuff way back in the days. That
Uh-huh.
also got him caught up, but he was like almost a pro soccer player.
I
He was like
see.
Croatian. My father is Croatian, my mom's like Italian side, so it's like
Yes.
crazy mix. But my father was like almost a pro soccer player, so he wanted me to play soccer. He wanted me to
Yes.
do sports on an early age, but I grew up because he had like friends from Jamaica. He had friends from all over, but like gangster friends type thing. So they listened to a lot of music already. I grew up with a lot of music, like but rebel music,
Okay.
crazy,
Okay.
also funk, Bob
Okay.
Marley, anything. So I already grew up
Yeah.
with that in my household, but he wanted me to become a soccer player, do sports, do
Yeah.
fighting, whatever. They tried everything. I didn't do it, and then they brought me to dancing. I came back home. I mean, I don't remember, but my father said this is the first time you came back home from somewhere and you kept going the whole night. So I knew amazing. My son found it. So they
Bravo.
supported me. They put
Bravo.
everything in me. They let
Bravo.
me go. And it was crazy also. Like I needed to have the parents that I had to do all of this
Of
because the
course. Of
way
course.
like very early with 9, 10, we went on tours with a clique of young
Mm-hmm.
crazy
Mm-hmm.
youths and Mike. And it's not
So
always the same. It's not like you go to a high school
what age have
fest,
you
you go to
been?
fucking dance battles.
What age have you
8,
been? When you go first time, you was 8 years old. Ah,
yes.
okay. Okay, yeah. And you all because it was like sport stuff with music, you already loved it, right?
Yes. And the music, it's like the music was natural because my father listened to a lot.
That's
So
perfect.
I did not need to to count. Like
Mhm. You
in terms
already
of like
felt
I
it.
had crew members, they were like 1, 2,
Yeah,
3. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't need to count.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I know, like
yeah,
this is the
yeah,
way
yeah.
music works, you
Yes,
know?
yes, yes. Also, don't forget your father is Croatian and he's like me,
Yes,
Yugoslavian, so we have music
yes.
in our blood. So, when the beat drops, you already,
It's happening.
it,
Yes.
it, it, it comes natural. It comes natural. Also, it was good that you had the mic as a teacher because around this time, it was all about power and tricks. Nobody did
Yes.
top rocks, nobody did footwork, nothing. It was just air chair, air flare, up and down.
Yeah.
I love this era. I grew up with
And
this.
I remember when we went to Battle of Deer the first time,
Mhm.
it wasn't cool the shit we did. The first
No,
show
no, no, no,
Prodigy
no,
did
no,
was
no,
like
no,
rocking this. It wasn't cool.
no, no, no,
It
no, no,
wasn't
no,
mainstream.
no.
We were like the only crew doing this shit.
You
Like
were the old school crews,
yes,
What
yes,
they do old school. What they do six step baby freeze. Like this
yes,
was the
yes,
the running gag. But when you look back now, you cannot say it was like more easy breaking or something like that. It was just a different kind of approach. It was the all-around approach, the OG approach. Music first, footwork. You have to be original in these kind of steps. But in this time, that was not the trend.
yes.
But still, you guys kept it and you had success. I mean, you had many great battles.
Mhm.
Many great battles.
Yes, it was fun time. Yeah.
In your practicing, you started out with Mike. Then, what element came most natural to you? Like top rope, footwork,
Just the
freezes.
dance, music, top rocks, the footworks. But obviously, if you start, you want to do the freeze. If you start, you want to be cool. You want to spin on your head. You want to do something you can show the kids in the neighborhood. Like
Yes.
so, we did all of that as well, and I wanted to do all of that as well. But the more you learn to love the dance and you see the different levels of movement of dance of what music can do with your body, then I mean it's about freedom.
Mhm, mhm.
So I have the same freedom spinning on my head that I have when I do
Mhm.
the craziest top
Yeah.
rocks or up
I mean,
rocks.
you can do footwork like power moves. You can do top rocks like power moves. You know what I mean? So that's all possible. Uh, we say that you were very young. You were the youngest in the crew, and you all made the noise around Europe, internationally, everywhere. Do you remember? Was there a specific moment in your practice or maybe in a battle where you thought like, hey, this is how I need to break. This is my style, and I know if I keep on doing this, I'm gonna be successful.
It's like very hard for me to it was just so much fun. The crew, the clique, like Prodigy, they're from Germany. So I'm the kid from Austria. I was like the first kid to join, the first youngin from Austria because I was young and like super cool. And Mike thought it would be great for me to join the kids from Germany, which is Prodigy at the time. They were all a bit older. So I joined them and it was just a vibe. It was just the training together, crew life, doing all this stuff, doing dumb shits, doing pranks, dancing. It was not so much about what is my style to make success, but it was like, how can the crew have success and how do we develop all of us into like some fucking machines, and it's about the bigger thing, you know.
So, what battle brought you on the map? Like after this one, everybody knew you. Was there a specific battle?
I don't know. I think it was gradual. It was one, two, three, four.
Okay.
But the ones I remember there was one against the Footwork Mafia
Okay.
way back, which in this moment we had like a high respect for Footwork Mafia.
Mm-hmm.
Still have, but there
Mm-hmm.
it was like, yo, these guys are crazy. And I think I'm not sure if we won. I think we won. Yeah, we won that. So that boosted like
Mm-hmm. And
self-esteem a
you,
lot.
you remember the first big successes you had with Prodigy Crew? First big battles that you won?
I mean, what's big success? My big success is Afro Killer smoking Lil Kev in the circle of Battle of the Year. Before we were at Battle of the Year, we were just there looking, visiting, and Afro Killer smoking Lil Kev in the circles. That's like the big success for me
Okay,
in
okay,
the
okay, okay.
ciphers, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
outside of the real
Okay.
things.
No,
But I
I
think the
meant more
big
like,
thing was like
yeah, yeah. Sorry, continue.
Battle of the Year, maybe,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
going to really making it to Battle of the Year the first time, making
Mm-hmm.
it the second time. Then IBE, for me, it was like the IBE Kids Battle, you know? So I won
Mm.
that when I was 12. Yes.
Ah,
That
really?
was like for me solo. Yes.
Oh, wait, what year was that?
2008, 9, something like
Are
that.
you
Like
real?
the first, like, you can ask Tyrone. You can
Yeah,
ask
yeah,
Tyrone.
yeah.
The first kids battle he ever made, I won it. And it was with what's the guy's name? Kid Columbia,
Yeah,
right? He's still dancing.
yeah.
And Justin.
Justin,
The
yeah.
both of them were battling against me, super young.
Nice.
Yes,
That's crazy. That's dope. I didn't know
yes.
that. I didn't know that. I don't know when first. I think Battle of Tea was the first time I saw you. It must have been in Zurich. It must have been. Was Zurich the
Mm-hmm.
first Battle of the Year you went?
I think that one we did not win, right? We were just like semi-final or something. I think we made it to the. I'm not even
Hmm.
sure.
Hmm. No,
The first
the
one I
first time
remember was
I saw you, you
Southeast
didn't
Europe.
win. No,
What's
no. After it became
yes?
Central
No,
Europe.
that was Zurich. Central Europe, yes, Southeast
Yeah.
Europe, Central Europe. That was the one we won. Yes.
Ah, nice, nice.
No, Zurich. I don't remember. I don't remember like too much crazy stuff of the time I was young. It was just battle,
Of
battle,
course,
dance, dance,
of
battle,
course.
battle.
Hmm. Hmm. And with the crew, like Battle of the Year, what were some other international battles that you got invited?
I declined. I declined the Austrian Red Bull. I think Red Bull BC1 it was, and they did like the Austrian prelim first time. So I declined it because I wasn't a fan of Red Bull. That was also like at my hype era, and I was like, no, I'm not coming. I'm not gonna do this. No, no, no. Then I think Vitaly went instead.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure. Yes, and then what we did, I think it's too much, man. A lot of IBEs, then a
Hmm.
lot of Battle of the Years, then a lot of like stuff in Europe, hip hop session, hip
Hmm.
hop connection, like
Hmm.
all the Italian big
So,
battles,
so
but then also France, a lot,
there was a period when you and the crew traveled every weekend.
every weekend. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, long time. I think not like a short period. It was a long period. Like lots of France, lots of Italy, Netherlands, Poland, like all of Europe. Like
Okay.
I don't remember all of the names,
Of
but
course.
it was amazing.
So
Yes,
there was a span of a couple of years, right?
yes.
So take us to a random week there. How did the week look like? You come from an event and the or from the weekend, and then
Yes, I don't go to school. You think I'm coming home or I'm leaving? if I'm coming home, I might come home Sunday like fucking 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. So Monday I won't go to school. My mom's gonna lie for me and say he's like sick or he can't come to school. My mom always had my back because she knew I
And you
loved
have
what I
talent,
did.
and you have talent, huh?
Yes. So that's basically, but us moving is like this is like crazy. We were in Porto, Euro battle,
Hmm.
Euro battle in Porto. It was super amazing. We flew in, we had like a cool hostel. I met like some B-boys from France and other places that I met, like just catching up in the city, doing cool stuff. So you walk around, you vibe, you battle, and then we did like a little graffiti action. And in the morning, we did the graffiti action on a legal wall.
Okay.
It was like a legal graffiti wall, not illegal, nothing, but it was like a graffiti clique gang from Porto that was like super. It was in Porto. I think it was Porto. Yeah, they
Mhm.
were like super mad at us for us bombing the wall. So they came to stole all of our cans, and it was just me and 50. So we couldn't like do nothing. 20 of these guys came, stole all of our cans. So then we went to the battle. We did the battles, and at the battles, I told everybody, "Yo, this night I know the name of the crew. We gotta go out." So in the night, we went out with like 12 people. Some of them took whatever they had just as weapons in case they come. And I went through the whole city and just crossed like with one line cross all of their graffitis from that crew that basically stole our cans. That's like
Damn.
yes, that's the
Damn.
vibe. And Battle of the Year too. Battle of the Year, we were in the we finished. We went back to the hotel. It was already late at night, and then me and 50 went like somewhere under a bridge bombing, and then something moved and it scared the shit out of me, and we later found out it was like a homeless person sleeping under that bridge where we were painting, and I thought it's an animal or something. So it was always like funny weird stories, getting spray paint,
Mhm.
stealing, because you're young, you're
Yeah.
dancing, you love what you do, and
Yeah.
then you're in another city.
Yeah.
You do dumb shit in the hotel,
Yeah.
you party all night, and then you go bombing. That's it,
Mhm.
you know?
So a story like that, what was this maybe like with the cans and everything is bad, right? But do you have like a story, like a travel story that was everything was whack, this was whack, this was whack?
You mean whack in the sense of nothing
No,
worked
I
out?
mean like I mean like one of the worst trips you ever had with your crew.
I mean, we sure had a lot of them, but I don't remember in this case because it was not worse. You need to think
Yeah.
I'm like 10, 12, 13. I'm with
Yeah.
16-year-olds. I'm with
Yeah.
17-year-olds.
They
Even
take
if
all
it's
the
boring,
responsibility.
yes, and even if it's boring, it's cool. I'm with my crew. We do dumb shit. We do rap battles. And the if it's you need to ask Mike. He will
Mhm.
tell you potentially 20
Yeah, of course, of
horror
course.
stories.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah,
know,
yeah, 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 yeah. But let's talk about some of your favorite. Well, what's some of your favorite travel
street
segment?
show tour. We every summer, every other summer, we did the tour in Italy. Like next to all the battles, we obviously combined it like with some battles and some competitions. But we took like a bus and we just went on the road for 2 weeks. Not having enough cash to survive. Everybody maybe took 100 euros or 200, whatever. And all of the rest of the money we needed to make through doing street shows. We got fucking our windows broken in. Sometimes the money was like all these weird stuff that happened, but it was like the coolest thing because you sleep on the beach. Everything you do is dance all day. You dance on the street. You meet different people, and then you travel, and then you go to a battle, and then the next days you sleep on the street again. You're performing on the streets, and then 5 days later you maybe win a major battle. You're an Italian MTV or something. You're like a little superstar. 2 days later, you're on the beach again, you're nothing, and you're dancing on the street, like really fucking up your hands, like
Yeah,
fucking up your head, doing
yeah,
the head spins on the concrete.
yeah,
So I think this is like the most beautiful time.
yeah,
Also, it's summer, good energy, you
yeah.
meet new people, you're on the road. You know, being on the road is always great, even
For,
if it's not great, you
for
know?
me also, doing street shows with your crew, this is just a best. There is nothing
Best.
better. All day, you just dance together, then you count the money at the end, you go eat together, just laugh, talk about all the shit that you've seen all day. It's the best. It's the best. It's the
That's it.
Unfortunately, the crew is not so much more nowadays because it's more one-on-one. But I think it's the trend is going towards more crews. You talk about Italy. You have also a very back then. I think you can say it was a viral clip. Uh, I
Ah,
think it was in Italy when you dance
yes.
to the
Ding, ding,
dun,
ding.
dun, 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 dun. You remember what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Was this? This was
It
like a
got viral. It got viral because I think I wrote with Wiggles at that time, who teach me a lot, like graffiti, but also dance stuff. So I sent him like the
Mm.
little video, just him privately. And I was like, hey, greets from Italy, just as like an OG, as a peer, because we had contact and I respected him a lot. And then he said, somebody should upload it so he can repost it. So Tricky of my crew, I think, uploaded it, and then Wiggles reposted it. That's why it's also got like the reach it has.
Nice, nice. And
Because
you,
Wiggles, like this is if we talk about respect to the OGs, Wiggles is one of the crazy, like, dance graffiti, everything, but also websites. He had a website when it was not easy to make websites.
okay.
Train writers, and then I think there was like learn, like he had all these crazy websites that you could learn like graffiti skills, how to do jackets. He was on YouTube. He did all that stuff that was like totally new technology, early YouTube days, all that stuff. Wiggles was there. And now if I look TikTok, whatever the fuck it is, Wiggles is still there. He's still going viral. He's still killing it. So this is like one of the true pioneers, OGs,
Ma, definitely.
and
Shout outs
and
to Wiggles.
masters of the culture, who still has like
Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
crazy mind. Like, to do all of this, this was when you now you can do a website like easy. But when Wiggles had his websites, that's how I learned doing my first graffiti letters. This was, you
Mm.
needed to know HTML to do the website. When he
Yeah,
had the
yeah, yeah.
website, it was not like easy
You
back
need
then,
to program everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's
Damn.
how this clip went viral. Then Wiggles said upload it, Tricky uploaded it, and then he posted it, and then it went like a little bit, yeah.
Man, it's a wonderful round. I mean, musicality,
Yes.
it's very nice. It's very nice. What I wanted to say is um, after that, this was around that time when you stopped, no? After that,
I,
no?
no, this was still early. I think then 2 3 years after was when I
Yeah,
had like my peak in
yeah,
in performance, in doing stuff. Also, like, just power, being stronger. You're a youth. You're no longer a kid, so you got like the muscles to go
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah.
But then I slowly like stopped because I was like more. I was missing a bit like the random youth life, like just going to the random club, not going to a breaking battle every week, but going
Okay.
to the random club with the kids from my neighborhood,
Hmm.
doing more graffiti. I started rapping. So
Hmm.
it was like dance, like all the things that I wanted to do with the dance basically came through, and it showed me this new world of all these, like, each one teach one, right? The thing in the back,
Hmm.
uh, says it's like these people and all these amazing people I met told me so much that I'm still a b-boy. I just don't dance,
Once a
but
B-boy,
everything the
you always
culture,
be a B-boy.
yes. And one thing, like, everything the culture showed me, like, the, let's say, all the spiritual, the metaphysical, the all the crazy knowledge about life and how to attack your goals, dreams, and whatever you want, and live in peace, love, unity, and harmony with the world, nature. So whatever the aliens, I took to the next level. So I wanted to do more painting. I wanted to do more graffiti. So I slowly got like less and less dancing. Also, it was during that time. Uh, it was like a lot, like super much competitive. And the dance, it's very funny because through all, I was very competitive as a young guy. So through all that competition, the dance, after the 600 competition, after the 600 battle, it became spiritual. So the dance was on a journey. My personal journey with the dance was inward, while my crew, Mike, and everybody still was outward. They were still success, dance, battle, battle. And I was like, no, I think there is something else here. I had these weird experiences that are much more personal that I want to examine that are not out there. So I'd rather be broke because they were like, yo, you got success. Like you can make a living from this. Like Domingo, like be careful what you do, you know?
Yeah.
This is your shot. Like not everybody says that you do this. So I was like, no, I can't do it. I always followed my heart. So dancing was my heart. And then when it was my heart put me inward with the dance and more to graffiti and all these other things, it followed my heart again. And it was super smart because it opened this whole new world. And I'm still living my life. I don't have a job. I'm still in the culture. I'm still being creative. So this potentially, I don't know what I would do as a dancer now, you know?
I mean, this is the key, right? You stay authentic and you do what you love and what makes you happy. And then
That's it.
you can't do anything wrong, right?
Wrong.
But I remember I asked you this like years ago when I don't even know when last time I saw you in person. It's for sure 10 years more.
Long time. Long time. Yes.
I think more,
Potentially.
but doesn't matter. And you told me that it became more of a job for you and not your passion. Like you had to go to battle. It was not, I want to go. It was, you have to go. And for an artist, that's not cool. That's that you have to do something because we love what we do. We don't want to do this as a job, right? And I guess, like you
Also,
say,
it feels fake. It feels like even if you battle and it's a cipher and you really have like some tension, it's great because there is tension.
yeah.
But if I saw you fucking 10 times, we good friends and we need to do this fake show again, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna have
bravo.
the
Yeah,
energy,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. This is a very good point. Yeah, back in the days, we were not friends, everybody. When you go there, you
No,
stay with your
no.
crew, you stay with your crew, you stay with your crew. Maybe after the event, chill outside, drink something,
You
maybe.
vibe a
But
bit.
next event,
Yes.
you come, hello, and then, you know?
It's about, yeah, who gets the bread? It's about
Yeah,
to go
represent,
down, you know?
represent. But also, what I want to say is this is the beautiful thing about our culture. You know, we have so many beautiful elements, and just because you don't do this element anymore, you can do this element, and you still live the culture. You still have the hip hop mindset, you know, and uh,
Yes.
when I meet people who have the same mindset as me, I can like we didn't talk 10,
Yes.
15 years and it's like no problem. We can
Easy.
talk till tomorrow,
Easy.
you know? So it's
Yes.
so beautiful about Tazo. So beautiful. So for me personally, writing, I think I can't do this. I have no skills for this, no talent, no talent. Did you have talent for this or did you self-taught everything?
No, no, self-taught. And then I remember when Wiggles was in Austria, this is also a funny story. I picked him up early. It's like you come to the hotel every morning. So I came early morning when he woke up. Um, and then I needed to do like 3 or 4 sketches before getting breakfast, but black and white. It was like black and white graffiti sketches because style needs no color. In graffiti, a lot of people
Mm.
use color, color, color. So you look at the color and it might be a bad graffiti, like bad graffiti. I don't like the term, but a bad style, a bad writing. The letters might not be funky, they might not be dope, but because there is so much color, you don't see the weakness of the letters. So this I took on afterwards also, like just painting in black and white, especially the sketches, to really focus on the movements, the funk, the vibe of the letters, and not be infused by color. And then I needed to do like 2 or 3 sketches, and he was like, "You're not eating before you get these 3 sketches right. They need to be funky, you know."
Damn. And they were
So
funky at the end?
impressed. Yes, I think was super cool. It got me to painting, to everything I do after. So graffiti was like
So you
really
can
opening also
learn
another door.
this. You don't have to have talent for this. You can
Yes,
learn this.
I was shit. I mean, everything you're interested in doing, everything you want to do, you do. You know, there is
Mhm.
no talent. Like I think the whole thing about oh you wake up and you can do something or you can't do something. No, it's just your surroundings. If
Mhm.
you grow up with music, naturally you're gonna dance more. But
Yes.
you can still get into an environment with music and you're gonna dance too. You
Mhm.
know,
Mhm.
it doesn't make a difference. I think
Mhm.
we're all the same. So yeah, like fucking
Mhm.
Passion beats everything.
So would you say you got after in going in the battle scene and being a b-boy full time, you had more success in being an artist like artist like this with paintings and writings and stuff like this?
Yeah, slowly. I still was like teaching classes, giving dance classes for
Okay.
years, like teaching kids, like youth, grown-ups as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Also in the FAK way back, I was still giving classes, getting some money in,
Aha, you
but
just
doing
said, guys,
less.
I stopped
I
battling.
don't want to battle.
Okay.
Yes, I don't want to battle. That was like very clear. I don't want a fake war.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
bravo.
what the point of
Yeah.
fake war is, you know? So I still teach. I still had like students, but I already was like doing graffiti workshops, going to
Ah,
schools, giving
okay.
workshops, giving classes, lectures, doing stuff. And then some people came, they wanted like jeans jackets. So I painted some jeans jackets. Then slowly I did like the first job for a hotel. So I
Ah,
painted the first hotel. And then
nice.
slowly, I was like, let me get some brushes because I never painted with brushes. I also just did like really hardcore, like lettering. I never did like faces or anything. So I was like, let me do some graffiti portraits because maybe it's going to be good for business. I learned a bit about marketing in the business world and how that works. How do you get a little bit new information in my head
Nice. Nice.
because up until that point it was all
Mm-hmm.
just dance, and now you're like, yo, I gotta survive somehow. So
Mm-hmm.
slowly it built, and then you do like an album cover, and you learn Photoshop, and then you do this. And I just went with what's
Yeah.
interesting
Yeah.
and did merch, I did clothing, and then now I'm at a point where like super amazing artists, celebrities, or whatever can come, and I can basically do everything. Merch. I do the cover. I know how this works. We
Mm-hmm.
know how this works, but it's all coming from the dance
Yeah.
and from the culture and just
Because
being interested.
because flying
Yeah,
steps breaking it down, brother. Yes.
potentially, yes. Shout outs to Flying Steps.
So you worked with different music stars?
Yes.
What was some of them? Who was some of them?
I mean, it depends. Now, like the one, I cannot say it,
Aha,
but I'm
okay.
super excited for it. It's going to happen next. It's like a funk superstar.
Oh, nice.
But OG. So this
Okay.
is like what I'm really excited for. But then
Yes.
other than that, I did like some rapper stuff. I have great friends who do like rap and great friends who manage rappers and do all that stuff.
Mhm.
Where you Serbian, right?
Yes.
So I was in
In Belgium.
Belgrade
Yeah.
with what's her name? Shit. The reason my father will potentially knock my head for not knowing her name. Zeta.
Mit Setzer, Bruder.
I was
Was?
in the studio, but this is
Was?
maybe we can mute it a bit. You mute it on the podcast, okay? Song on YouTube.
Yes,
This
please.
song, I was there when they recorded it
Mhm, mhm.
in the
And
studio.
I saw in social media you also had like how you say like wie sagt man Ausstellung?
Exhibitions,
You had
art exhibitions.
exhibitions,
Yeah,
but not in Austria, in LA.
yeah, of course, everywhere. In
So
LA,
how?
the first time was funny. I don't have a jacket here, but there's this guy. Shout out to my uncle, my unofficial uncle. Um, there's this guy. His name is Jeff Hamilton. He did like all the jackets for the NBA, like the famous Kobe jacket, all the leather jackets,
Ja, ja, ja,
even
ja.
Michael Jackson.
Ja, ja, ja.
Like he was writing me way back, like, hey, I do this thing. It's called Street Art Fair in LA. You want to come down? So I was like, I come down. I met my friend there, Igor, who also worked with like Voyage, all this stuff. So shout out to Jeff. But Jeff brought me out to LA like super early on. And then like all the connections came from there. I did a jacket with him as well. Chris Brown wore the jacket that I
Hmm?
did for my project to
Hmm.
his opening of the tour as well.
Ah,
So
really?
long, yes, like super been super blessed to work with a lot of like crazy amazing people, and we still like all the people I work with. I'm friends. It's like cool people.
That's nice. So you after that you went regularly to LA?
Yes, more or less. I was there at another time. I was there No, this was the first time I was there before Jeff. I'm sorry. But
Mhm.
after Jeff, I went regularly. But the first time I was there was because of I was dancing. I was still dancing, teaching, only teaching. But I knew I wanted to do a bit more in art, but I did not have like the energy, like, not the energy, but I was like a bit scared, like to really go like, let's stop all the dancing, all the safety of a little money, go to no money and just do art.
Yeah.
So I was like randomly scrolling the internet at like 1 a.m. and I saw this thing. David Cho is like an artist from America. He painted Facebook. He was like the
Yeah,
graffiti
yeah, 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 yeah.
writer
I
that
know him.
painted
Yeah.
Facebook. And then became, yeah, yeah. So he did this thing called the Joey Show. So I thought it was like something like Netflix, something that you watch from home. And I know he's crazy. So you go in, Joey Show, and then you need to write like questions like, when is the last time you cried? What's your biggest fear? All that shit. Like I was like, okay, he's an artist. Let me feel all that out. Let me be as honest as I can. And then you put your number and email. And then 2 days later, I get a call and it's David Cho. He's like, yo, I watched your shit, like, bro, boom, boom, boom. We talked like 20, 30 minutes. And then he said, you need to come to LA. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you need to come to LA. And then I was like, okay, scared as fuck because I don't know what's happening in LA. I just got this weird call. Do I follow it? Do I choose fear, which I'm already scared to jump to do art more? And dancing was a bit comfortable, you know? So I
Of
was like,
course,
no,
yeah.
fuck it. Let's jump. I took my last money, called my friend Burak, who's from my neighborhood. And I was like, bro, you want to come to LA, bro? He quit his job and we just went last money, went to LA. It was a magical trip. And I did this like weird experience that was called the Joey Show, which is like you don't know where it's at one day before you get the address type vibe, and then you're in Koreatown in a random building, and you don't like it's just like ayahuasca, but without taking the drug. But it's like a crazy experience. He had, I think, 100 actors acting, so you could not tell reality from fiction. Like there was one part where some people like put fucking masks over you, got like weird stuff. But it changed my life. It opened me like crazy. It did like what the freedom the dance initially gave me when it was like a bit like fading out. This thing gave me that freedom again on another level. So I came back and changed everything. And when I came back, I did my first solo show with the government here, the first official government solo art show. And it was kind of like a nod or a thing to what I saw Joey did because it was insane.
So,
I still wait. I still have a print. He gifted me one. Wait.
Allah, damn.
This is a David Joey original like print from the show. It's like watercolor. The Joey show. I mean, if you type it in, you will find like some stuff. Almost if you type in the Joey show or
So,
like Joe Rogan and
yeah, yeah,
David
yeah.
Joey have like
I
crazy
know him
interview.
from there. I know him from there. But this must be expensive now, huh?
Yes, I think so. I don't know. I'm not gonna sell it, but
No, of
he's
course
bro.
not.
I saw him naked.
So,
The
so
show
after,
was crazy.
so after that experience, your painting got to another level. You painted different.
Yes, also because for me personally, it was. I think everybody will tell you. I was there with what's her name? Is like because in the beginning I was like, this is all a setup, you know. But then later I found out it was not a setup. I was like in a group with like a filmmaker, some cool models, and you went in with this group of strangers and the experience was so personal. It was like small groups, and you were in there like for I think 3 or 4 hours, but it changed your
Sorry.
whole life. And I was there with in the next group next to me was also like Asa Akira. She was like a huge porn star at the time, like top porn star, like all these crazy people, and you go in, but because of these experiences that you have, you go in with all
And
these
so,
strangers,
istina,
but you come
brate.
out as a family.
And 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 just because at 1 a.m. randomly you saw that.
Yes. And I took a chance. This is my bro, this is my entire life. This is dancing, but also after that, like the weird experiences in private rooms I was in Paris, in like St. Moritz, wherever
Alter,
around the world, just because I follow this,
Alter. That's
you
that,
know.
that's like shout outs to you, bro. Shout Be authentic. That's the way. 100%.
Yes.
Do what makes you. Bro, that's so look live, man. Because watch this, bro, and then you take a chance, you go to LA. And did your friend also did the Troy show?
No, no, he
Yeah.
did not. But you know what's crazy there? Shit, before the Joey show, because I went to the Joey show, we were walking around. There was like this little guy walking around, like smaller guy. I was
Mhm.
like, I know him from somewhere. I don't know where I knew him from, right? You know Austin Powers? The
Yeah.
movie Austin Powers? Okay, wait. I have
The
a story for
midget.
you.
The
Mini-Me. Yes.
mini.
I walk around LA and there's this young, he's like, yo, what's up, man? He saw my friend wear a graffiti shirt that I designed
Ah, okay.
way back. Like one of my first ones with like black and white, like really stylistic key, style needs no color, you know, type vibe, just black and white. And he was like, yo, you guys are graffiti writers. This young guy randomly in downtown Korea. Yeah, we are. You got a marker? No, we don't have a marker. Yo, let's go tagging. Let's go like get some strippers. Let's get drunk. Like weird. Like he was like hyped, but weird. And we were like, yo, no, no, no. We just go to the show. I'm just going. And he was talking to him. He was like, yo, let's tag, bro. And he put out a marker. And he went to the fucking, there was this white wall, and he tagged ref REV1, right? Um, Long story short, the police was right across the street. The guy didn't give a fuck. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, bro, I got money. Don't worry. Let's get some drinks. Like, I fuck with you guys. You cool. You graffiti writers. Let's have a great day and shit. I was like, okay, I don't know. I need to go to the show. I went to the show. At the show, on the last stage of the show, let's do it like this. You're on a skyscraper with 10 people, and there is like this guru that is meditating with you. So I was searching for like a particular Indian guru after the show, and I found the movie The Love Guru. And in The
Mhm.
Love Guru, Vernie Taylor plays as well. He's Mini-Me from Austin Powers. And I was like, bro, this guy, I showed my friend, he was like, bro, this is the guy. And that's the fun fact. His real name is Vernie, V-A-R, and his graffiti name is REV1.
One.
He tagged. Damn. Never met the guy again. I think he died like a few years later.
It had meant to
Hip
be,
hop runs the world, bro.
bro, meant to be.
Yes.
Meant to be. Yeah, hip hop runs the world, bro. Before everybody make fun of us, yeah, and now
Yeah.
everybody
Well,
listen our music. They dress like us. They talk like us. They behave like us. Peace,
hip hop runs the world.
love, and everything. Yeah. Okay. Uh, so back to breaking.
Yes. Back to breaking.
So we have the segment is called Your Fave Five. Yeah, where we talk about your favorite five things, right? So we should always start with B-boys, right? So your favorite five B-boys of all time in no particular order.
Ken Swift,
The
Machine,
Ooh.
um, Flea Rock.
Ew.
Um, I need to say it, no, but there was like a very long time. I really, really just the whole energy, the vibe that it was giving me, just the
Oh,
character back then was Alien S.
yeah, of
So that's
course,
number four.
of course.
And then we need these are no orders.
No, no
Obviously, these
order,
are in no
no
particular
particular
order.
order.
Um, I put machine twice.
I take it. I take it.
I would say Mr. Wiggles, but he's much more, right? Like we're talking B-boys, just like
Bro, you
battling.
can put
Obviously,
Mr.
Mr. Wiggles would be
Then we
Wiggles would be in there, but he's much more than just like the. If we talk B-boy, it's like obviously like Ken
Yes.
Swift, Machine, like
Yes.
Flea Rock, like this, yeah.
Yeah.
But Machine Twice is also works
Machine
because
Twice,
Machine
I
was
like.
really,
I like. That's very
is
nice.
is insane. Yeah.
B-girls. We gotta show love to the B-girls.
I'm too much out of the scene to be talking.
Okay, give me
To
two.
be talking big girls.
Give me two.
Two. Movie one, obviously. I put movie one and two because
Yeah, movie
I
one and
love
movie
movie
two.
one. Movie one and movie two, yeah. And we went. People don't know we went to. After I was like no longer battling too much. I'm still like even the guy who does my tattoos, like all of my tattoos, he's coming next month again. He's Nano. He's from Barcelona. He's from Lunatics. He's a tattoo
Nice.
artist. So he's always tattooing me, and he's coming next month as well. I'm getting him some people to be inked, and we're gonna take this room in my house and gonna get everything out, just the thing to lay down, and he's tattooing. And I was there. I was no longer battling for already a time, but I was in Barcelona, and I hit up movie, and we went like to a semi-legal, legal graffiti wall, and movie one has like crazy letters as well, like graffiti writing and everything.
She's such a legend.
Shout out to movie one, yes.
Shout out to movie one. When movie two also, yeah. Okay. 5 of your favorite battles that you battled.
IB.
Mhm.
I like. I don't remember what was the. What's this one? I don't. This is like makes me look bad because I don't remember all these names.
All good.
But I loved like all the battles where the French like Deep Trip and all the people were involved with like just the oh shit, you're no longer here. Hello. Can you hear me still or not?
Yeah.
I think we have a connection problem.
No, I'm here.
You hear me? I didn't
Yeah.
hear you. Now I hear you again. Okay.
So you mean like general battling Deep Trip or specific events?
No, specific. I think Solo on Top was also cool.
Solo on
but
Top,
that was
yes.
not Deep Trip. Solo on Top was like super cool. Hip Hop Session, Italy. It was always a vibe. Solo on Top was always a vibe. And then I think what was it called? Too Hard to Rap? Circle Kings.
Circle Kings.
Then I think there was like some battles like in I don't remember it, but there was one like also in like I think Neuchâtel or somewhere. I don't know who did it, but it was like also a bit cool.
Was it in the casino?
Yes, could
Yes,
be.
Eau de la
Could be.
Préjugé.
Yes,
Eau de la Préjugé.
it could be.
This event is
Yes,
still
could
running.
be.
This event is still running.
Okay, crazy. That's fire. Yes, that one. And then like really much the smaller battles. I think also like.
But that's Lausanne, what you say. Not
Lausanne. Yes, it was not Neuchâtel. Lausanne. Yes.
Yeah.
And what was it? Then I think Footwork Mafia did like one in Germany, like more of a jam where I had like some cool circle cipher moments,
Nice,
like
nice,
20
nice.
rounds, whatever. These like I love the most. But also if we talk like anything like Zurich back in the days was the vibe, like the battles there, the stuff, the energy. Swiss was always either French Swiss or Swiss, but it was going on. So and it's close. It's amazing. Even wie heißt es in St. Gallen?
Clone Battle.
Flown Battle, bro. It's legendary. You can't denounce it, right?
No more.
And then you guys, what did you guys do? What was it in Kiev?
Two-Face Battle.
Was it Two-Face? No. But it was also at Kiev, bro.
Yeah, it was. We battled there against each other.
But who did the battle?
This was the first crew battle. Now my crew is D.C, right? And
yes,
before it was D.C, it was On Point. And this was the first battle of On Point.
But who organized it?
I don't know, some guys from Argau.
Some kind. Okay. Crazy, yes, yes. But this
There
was
I
good.
make fun. I make fun of Funky Mike because he's old. I do like.
No, but Swiss battles was like always cool.
But
Always. Also,
you guys smoked us then. We lost against you.
we were lucky. Royal Arena was also fun
Royal Arena, yes, is also very nice.
because you had like
Outside festival.
Charlie Tuna performing. Like I
Yeah.
was, and after the battle, I was like collecting all the bottles.
Oh yeah,
and
the fund.
Yeah, because you could get money for it, man. I made like a lot of money, and I bought like I remember one of the street vendors sold a terrible tea kit. Tea kit is like a old school graffiti writer, and they sold a book which was a bit more expensive. I think like 50 francs or something, which was like insane for a book, you know. Also, and I collected like all these things, got like some money, bought me some books, got home. We won the battle, so it was like fucking feeling like a rock star, seeing like all these great acts perform. Super nice. It was super fun.
Yeah. Best times.
Yeah, man.
So you then habe ich noch eine? Since you're also big into graffiti, right?
Yes.
So 5 of your favorite. I don't know nobody, but 5 of your favorite graffiti artists.
Scarf. It's like this guy. Ticket, terrible Ticket. Mr. Wiggles, just for he's in there as well. Then I really loved and was inspired by like Saber, AWR, MSK's like Los Angeles. Then I could go like even Mr. Cartoon I would put in there because
nice.
He's more like the two artists, but he's also
this
like
one I know.
Graffiti writing, yeah. And then Retna. He's also from LA. He now does also amazing art, but he's like originally also like crazy writer, and he does like crazy calligraphy, almost like hieroglyphics right now, and like in the main art market, like
so
crazy.
You start with letters, right?
Yes.
Is this your specialty now?
No, I almost do no letters. I did like 3-4 months ago there was like a jam type vibe, and I did like some letters. It was super nice just being out in the sun doing some letters again. I was like super happy.
And what
most of the time now I do weird stuff, bro. I do like contemporary arts, like what do I do? I make sculptures now. I make I want to make this bathtub, a real bathtub, but it's shaped like a cross, and like
it's like stuff, you know? It's like in breaking, right? You start with foundation with normal shit, and then this gets boring, and then it goes da 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 da.
And you freak off, yes.
Yeah. So now we're gonna build the perfect breaker. Okay. So we have all the classics.
I have a system for it.
You have a
I think the system has not been done yet. I think the first person who will master it, but it's a bit tricky, will fuck up everything.
Okay. So we do my way first, then we do your way. Okay.
Yes.
So my way is we have footwork, power move, top rocks, freezes, but we're gonna add flavor and fashion. Okay. So for you, sir, this is your perfect breaker. Who has the best top rocks?
In the scene.
Now, your perfect breaker, which top rocks does he have? From which breaker?
Now I need to go to memory lane. Wait, give me 1 second. It's a mix of it's always a mix. It's not one.
Yeah,
it's like
we want one.
It would be like
okay, who is the mix? Tell me the mix.
I would say like I love the energetics of Machine when he's doing his up rocks and he's like totally in the beat, but then at the same time with like all of the technique and the little steps of Why Not. So it would be a combination of the two. to get like the vibrant energy of machine in the thing, and then also the yeah.
But
It's like very different because machine you wouldn't say is like top rock, but
they
for me
don't
the energy is
they don't have the
yes,
same
no,
style.
no. That's why the two of them mix
Okay.
because why not? Sometimes I miss like the craziness, the
Yeah.
expressiveness.
Yeah.
Like the same for me. Storm is a fucking amazing legend, and like this is a fun fact. Prodigy has to give a lot of props to Storm
Okay.
because he brought out the footwork fundamentals, and I think Willy illegally downloaded it. There was like this website back then where it was just breaking stuff, and you could download like breaking DVDs, all that shit, and it became our Bible for the first few years. And then
with the checkered floor.
with like the Storm's footwork fundamentals, right? The whole DVD with like just going through all of
Everything,
his basics, the things that he termed basics, because what these people term basics and these like the history changes. We know nothing, but what we experienced was like his playbook helped a lot. And then we took his playbook one step further and sampled because we did not just copy, we sampled on top of it and tried to make something next to it, right? So, but in this term, Storm is very mathematic, very clean. I think Why Not is very clean. And then Machine is more explosive in his energy. I also think Mr. Wiggles has like, we could add KML. You know, this crazy this moment of B-Boy KML
we need to make decisions. We need to make decisions.
Okay, I will take yes, don't know. I leave it. I leave the first two because then I can put KML somewhere else.
Okay, we take Machine because I do this with 50, 60 people. I already did it. So I never hear Machine in Top Rock, so we take Machine. Footwork. Footwork is Storm then.
Yes, Storm I would put, but also I think obviously Focus. Super clean, super smooth, like super, and then like really, really, like if I really go like the style that inspired me whenever I was like having a hard time breaking because of like all of the business that got into it, like the battling not out of this. I always rewatch this one video of Ken Swift, like just killing it. So if we talk footwork, then I want to go to Ken Swift. I'm gonna delete everyone just because of the sharpness. And there is this one video where it's like Kenny and the people talk over it. I need to find it. Maybe I'll send it to you after. You can put it in. And this video always inspired me. Like when I was like unmotivated, I put that one short video of Kenny in New York, and the beat was made by somebody named Geronimo. And my name is Geronimo. So I was always like crazy, yo, this full circle. So super amazing. I love that. Kenny, yes, Ken Swift.
I love when the US B-Boys battle and then they talk shit while they battle. I love it. This is the best thing. The best thing. So power moves.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Power moves, it's you know, there, I don't remember his name, but it was like Freestyle Session 8.
Which country?
Type energy.
USA.
Yes, Freestyle Session 8. I think it was US.
Was the black guy?
There was also like I love the power moves of the time where it was like you could see the air flare of this guy and this guy were very different. And some of the people were smooth. Like if we talk power, I would go B-Boy Pocket. Because the shit that he does is like fucking insane. But I have the same, I have the almost like, it's not a problem, but for me, in terms of taste, it's the the Storm problem, you're like too clean. You're like almost a machine.
Yeah.
Pocket has the same. He's
Yeah.
like too clean for me.
Yeah.
So I like even the moves when they are dirty, when the
Yeah.
air flare looks like he's almost falling, but he's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that video. You posted that video of yoga and workout.
Yeah. Very good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the same applies to power moves. There
Of
is
course, 100%.
power
100%.
and yoga in this stance where it's like
yeah.
more smooth. Doesn't mean that Storm is not one of the greatest fucking dancers in the world and a fucking master.
No.
You get what I mean.
I know what you mean. I wouldn't mean 100%. So who can we choose that has this kind of style?
You're more up to date now.
I mean, up to date, we can talk also people from the past, you know, because nowadays everybody has everything, you know.
Yes.
But I think
I
maybe
mean,
like
Blonde was also.
maybe Ruin.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Or you remember Bboy from Heavy Coro?
Bro, Heavy Coro, the whole crew. I remember having like the craziest time with them in Italy, hip hop session.
Nice.
Kirk, everyone.
Oh, Kirk.
Afro
Oh my
was
God, Kirk.
Kirk is... Yes. Marlon was like super amazing. All these guys, Afro was like talking. We were meeting like on the beach in these like weird parties all around the battle and continuously connecting and stuff. Javi was like, this is what really like, this is like the crews that are nostalgic almost in a sense to me because it was like,
no,
wow,
Heavy Chorus,
you know?
Is legendary. Moy, Little John, come on. This is, but we take Ronnie Ruin. We take Ronnie Ruin.
Yep, let's get it.
Freezes.
Hong Ten.
Ooh. He's our Michael Jordan, I think.
In these times, yes. Like back then, yes.
To win BC1 in 3 decades. In 3 decades.
Yeah. True.
In 3 decades,
yes.
he win.
Yes. It's insane. I don't know what he eats, how he's still like that energetic.
It's crazy. Shout out Hong Ten.
Vampire.
Flavor.
I would go the same people again. No, I could give this to Kemel because I didn't put Kemel before. So Kemel now.
And last but not least, fashion. How should he or she be dressed?
I think Machine was always like super clean, but obviously Mr. Wiggles, super fresh, always clean.
We take Wiggles.
Different sense.
He misses in this list.
I gave Wiggles too much already. Wait.
No, he's not on the list.
Okay, Wiggles.
So,
yes.
The perfect breaker, according to Mr. Domingo, has the top rocks of Machine, the footwork of Ken Swift, the power moves of Ronnie Ruin, the freezes of Hong Ten, K-Mel's flavor, and he's dressed like Mr. Wiggle.
Almost there. Almost there.
Okay, and now we do how you do your perfect breaker. What's your system?
I think when we think of like this is something we came up with, but we never really did it. Me and like some friends in the crew. We were looking at, I mean, if breaking is about being fresh, right? Then every move, every shot, every image somebody takes of you needs to look clean.
Yeah.
There cannot be an image where you're not in a clean position. Like every millisecond, needs to look like fresh. So we were like, amazing. We have all these moves, and this is like kind of like a brainwash. Obviously, it's not a brainwash because it's naturally how cultures evolve, right? But we have a 6-step, we have this, we have this, we have this. But what we actually have, if you break it down, is just different poses.
Yeah.
So in musicality, 6-step is 3 poses in 2 directions.
Yeah.
You do 1, 2, and you do the same in the other directions.
Yeah.
The CC is the same pose again from the 6-step, but you switch it. So in musicality, sometimes the dancers are like, oh, I need to do a 6-step. I'm doing this spin. So they already have like the 6-step is already so long. Even a 3-step is so long, even a CC. So you lose time. You cannot hit like the because the would already be. So in order to really hit all that, you would need to get a B-Boy that knows how it works, but then forgets everything and just thinks in poses. So he can make the poses in directions nobody ever did. And I think this already is working, even in the newer battles that I saw. You see the stuff that is exciting is the shit that surprises you. You think it's going this direction, but it's not.
Yeah.
And if you think of the entire dance as just pose, 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 and then you flow it, you can destroy every little beat because you have one pose for one beat.
That's
You
really
have
good.
one pose for one drum.
That's really good.
You know?
That's really good.
So I think a system like that, but it would be super crazy. Like you need to forget what you learned and just think of it as poses and get them into your brain so you can blindly
That's
combine
really
them
good.
in like
That,
all
that,
directions,
that
you know?
I heard not now like how you explained it, but I heard from other people
Yes.
how they approach like they say everything is a pose. You know, every footwork when you're here, when you're down, every single need to look fresh. That's really good. That's not for me to determine with the system. Yeah, I don't have time. So the last thing of today,
Yep.
aliens, UFO is coming. They say Domingo, B-Boy, They say what is breaking, and they say show us a battle. Which battle do you show them so they know what is breaking?
What was the first IB that was on YouTube? I think it was like
2001, all battles
any
all,
IB, yes, all I
all
think
battles all.
2004 or one. The one where aliens were like went like this and then machine came
2004,
jumping
my
in,
friend.
Kirk, everyone.
2004,
Okay,
Rotterdam.
IB 2004.
Yeah, USA against Korea, I think.
Yes, do it like this or USA friends, whatever you want, like whatever there is, you know.
That's very good. That's very good. So now the aliens watch the battle. Yeah. Now they
Yes,
say, hey, now we can dance too, and we're gonna take over the world. Yeah. But you can save it. Yeah. 5-on-5 battle. Five aliens versus the best five Austrian dancers of all time in their prime.
I would not say five Austrian days. I would take my crew, man. I would take my crew. And I can't decide between them because I would just do it for the fun. I think with fun and with a great crew, you win the battles. You do chess. You play chess on them.
Nice. Very nice. You are the third or fourth person who answered this.
Really?
I asked like 30 people this, 30 or 35.
Yes.
Grom said he take his crew. You said you take your crew. Crumb said he take his crew. And Cho from Morning of All.
Nice.
He also
Yes.
said he take his crew. That's nice. That's nice, yeah. That's nice. And yeah, why is your name Domingo? Who gave you Domingo?
My parents. My grandfather's name, mom's side is Domenico. So I just got the same name in Spanish, Domenico Domingo.
Mm.
And then my father always wanted to name me. It's the same story of Tupac. Tupac's mother named Tupac after Tupac Amaru, this
Yeah,
Inca king,
yeah.
because she believed, just like my pops, when you give your child a name of a righteous leader, warrior, like Geronimo, which was the last Apache type, that spirit will get into your son when he's born. So my first name would originally be Geronimo Domingo, but because the church did not allow Geronimo because he killed people, is what they say, my first name was Domingo and second name Geronimo. Yes.
Aha. So I thought it's just random Domingo. It's not because I knew your
No,
name is
no,
Geronimo,
it's real.
but that's
Yes.
that's nice. That's so. Ja, ja. Zeg niet
It's right
bankkaarten
there.
te
I still
staan doen.
have this. Look at this.
Hey,
This
yeah,
is the old
I see the
Zulu
picture now.
cards.
I see the picture now. Why did you cut your hair?
Long time, long time. I was fun fact, bro. How long we got, bro? I was at. It was funny because I was at a
Because I have long
concert.
hair and I cannot cut my hair.
Yeah, me too. Long time now, and I was always like very proud of my
Yes.
my locks in this sense.
Yeah.
So I I was at the concert, at a reggae concert actually, and it was Morgan Heritage, like super amazing, legendary reggae family band, like crazy. And then Peter Morgan was like, "Yo, Rude Boy, come here." And went backstage, talked a bit, stuff. And then I was always like carrying it. And he said, "No, you can be a secret agent, you know? Don't make your locks be locks because these close some rooms for you. If you cut them, you maybe get into some other rooms. You will still have the same heart. The people will judge you, but open these rooms, open these small doors for you. Don't worry about the locks. You don't need to wear them to represent what you want to represent, you know, and you might can get into some rooms without them. So don't let them be." And we had this conversation, this. And then I think 2-3 years later, I still had them. I still rocked them. They were like all the way down till my ass, like further, like really long.
Yeah.
And then it was just, okay, let's do this.
Because
my girlfriend
this is a big decision. Cutting hair off is a big decision. This is not something you just do because, okay.
No, it's heavy.
Crazy. That, brother, thank you so much for taking your time. I had an amazing time. It was so fun. We will do a part 2 soon. I always hope that the part 2 I can do with my guests in real life, you know, because I hope this show will become bigger, you know, and then one day I will have a studio and I can invite people, you know.
You can come. I have a studio. I have a big studio.
Yeah.
So you could come to my studio anytime.
We can
and we do it with the whole crew.
We do a part 2 for sure. We're gonna do a part. We're gonna speak it into existence. Yeah, we're gonna do part 2 soon. So, any last words and shout outs?
Shout out to you for doing this, for keep running, for keep doing shit. Shout out to my whole crew, everyone that was a part of the time. Shout out to all the OGs. Shout out to everyone who's dancing today. And lots of love to everybody in this culture. We run the world. Let's keep going.
Yes. From my side also, thank you for joining in. Thank you, Domingo, for taking your time. If you're watching, if you're listening, Spotify, YouTube, doesn't matter, subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Yes, comment who you want to see next. A thumbs up, it's good for the algorithm. Like it, yeah, we need the likes, everything you can do. March is coming. 5 big girls. It's International Women's Month. We have 5 big girls. Yes, that's 3 big girls more than Domingo knows. And you have to know. If you want to show full support, you can become now a Patreon on Patreon. Yeah, you can support us every month, and you get all the podcasts in advance and don't have to wait from week to week to enjoy them. Thank you again for watching. Thank you, Domingo. And that was your favorite host with your favorite breaking show. Peace.